I got another video for y'all. This is Love After Lockup, Season 2, Episode 33. Let's get into it. So, Angela, after talking with Tony, comes out and tells Tommy that she yelled at Tony and nagged at him, tried to leave him. See, we was cool to that last part. Why is you dolling? Like, why add in that last part? Because you ain't try to leave that nigga. If you really wanted to leave, we wouldn't be here right now. If you really wanted to leave, you wouldn't be taking his calls on the way up here. Like, if you really wanted to leave, you could have been left this nigga hella steps before we actually seen this nigga face to face. Then, too, why is you dolling to Tommy? This nigga's a real ass friend. Yes, emphasis on friend. He tried to shoot his shot, but once he realized that you wasn't going for that shit, and it'll never be that, then he ready to ride with you through whatever. It ain't even no point to sit up here and doll to this nigga. And this is so distasteful. Angela was like, oh, I'm going to go through his phone because I know it's another bitch. Well, if you know it's another bitch, why are we going this far to make a fool out of ourselves, Angela? So, of course, she goes through his phone and sees a woman named Michelle. But here's the catch. Michelle ain't even talking to this nigga. It's like 12 essays worth of messages on Tony's end trying to link with Michelle. And this is why I say, you're talking to a fucking imp. And turn that P into a fucking B, because he's an embarrassment. And you're an embarrassment too. This shit is too far. Just put the phone down, Angela. Are you happy? Because it's one thing to get cheated on and chase a nigga. You dumb hoes do that shit all the time. But to have him attempt to cheat on you and he can't because the bitch he wants to cheat on you with don't even want this nigga? That's a completely different story. Stand up, Angela. Stand up. But hey, I mean, the waitress even told you at the restaurant, like, he's a ladies' man, or at least he thinks he is. Don't nobody want that nigga. You heard it from the bitch at the motel. That's why she started laughing when you was like, oh, y'all got y'all little thing. Thing? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I know, like, y'all little fling. Bruh, I don't even talk to that nigga unless I'm handing him a plunger. Lame man, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Like, why do you worry about him? And then also take it from the angle of Tommy shot his shot and you blocked that motherfucker because you want some young nigga dick. Why would Tony want an older woman like you? Granted, I don't think Angela old for me because you ain't old till you about 60 in my book. But you get what I mean. She like 20 years older than this nigga. Y'all think Michelle is some old ass geezer? Hell no, that's some fine young strapping bombshell. The reason that Tony is even with you because he feels the obligation to be with you. You sat down during the bid, getting this nigga whatever he wanted, giving him however much money, and you never asked what it was for. That nigga feels the obligation. Shane and Lacey spend the whole night fucking, and she woke up talking about I can't wait for you to meet the kids. Wow. Package before meeting the kids? That's an interesting order, but hey, your world. your world. Then afterwards, she tells Shane that John will be staying with her when he gets released. So then Shane was like, damn, I wish you told me that. Of course you wasn't finna tell you no shit like that before putting a package on you. I mean, hey, you made the trip, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You left with something. Fuck it. I mean, who cares? Then Shane was like, where do we stand? She talking about I just want you to know I love you. Bitch, that did not answer. That did not answer the question. Like, bruh, she got a bad way of not answering the question, and the key word is bad. Same thing I said about the situation with Tony. If you gon' doll, at least be good at dolling. Y'all be lying and don't even be good liars. This nigga said he was hooping. Look at y'all. Nigga, you actually believe it. Nigga, because I hoop. And I didn't even fully believe it. I said I'm skeptical, but we don't know shit about Tony enough. What y'all expect? Plus, I know the little bit of outside time them jail niggas do get, they either hoop or stand and look at the niggas hooping. I mean, it's believable when you don't know anything about the nigga and when you put two and two together. Y'all want me to say I'm wrong so fucking bad. Okay, I'm wrong. Shit. I can't help I be having late night runs, not texting my bitch back, nigga. She don't believe I'm hooping when I'm actually there, sending this bitch pictures of my sweaty face and all these sweaty ass niggas on the court. But anyway, yeah, same thing with her. If you gonna dodge the question, at least be good at dodging the fucking question. What is you loving me got to do with where we stand? Amber says she doesn't trust Vince even more than she already didn't before, when they was on the little dating site, because his name was Hercules. No, he didn't. But then he gonna say, I didn't know how comfortable to be because I was talking to inmates. I didn't want to give you my information like my name and birthday. Bad excuse, Vince. What could they have done with it? Unless they got your physical ID, birth certificate, social security card, or you know what I'm saying, social security number, it means nothing. And we won't even take it from that angle. Let's take it from the angle of, my nigga, you on a prison dating website. This is what I was fucking telling Lizzie. Why are you getting involved with people where you have to have so many fucking precautions and so many things to worry about? You don't have to worry about this with I'm not gonna say you don't have to, but it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, way easier. And you feel me? Like, if that's really a concern, you on a prison website. Why all of a sudden is you so cautious of the people who you potentially want to date and and what the people will do with what information that you give them? Don't even date them at that point. Once again, another episode of I'm gonna make myself look dumber than I already fucking am. Josh was over at a cookout with his family. Midway, his mother pulls him to the side and she's talking shit about Cheryl in classic fashion. Cheryl decided, since his mother was talking that talk, that, she gonna leave. So she's like, oh, I gotta get a tire fixed for the car. Which Slick lost me, because like, his mother gonna talk shit regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna run her fucking mouth regardless of what you doing, if you doing right or you doing wrong. So you leaving, that's not gonna do it. She's just gonna talk shit when you leave. But anyway, this is why I say making yourself look more stupid than you already do. So pretty much Josh says, like, there's times where he loves being with her and then there's times where he's miserable. So then Cheryl goes off like, do you know what I do? Like, do you know what I put up with to be with you? And I continue to have a smile on my face? And you still have pictures of you kissing your ex? She said a whole bunch of shit. But that's just what caught me, because I was like, we can stop, Cheryl. Like, you look a mess. we can stop. Sitting here trying to be with this man, holding him down for a bit, and he can't even take old pictures of his ex-bitch down with you around in a bed that you're sleeping in. You goof-eyed hoe. Then she got the nerve to say, I would have had a real relationship if I hadn't chose a nigga behind bars. Girl, don't nobody want to hear that shit. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Because nobody told you to be with this nigga. You decided to stick it out. You decided to do that. So live with it. Because it would have been a lot easier. You right. But anyway, y'all. I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. That video was like, and you know that. No, fuck that, y'all. Fuck that. No, fuck that. I'm not done. And you even saying that makes you look even dumber than you already look in the moment, because you knew it would have been easier for you to find a nigga out in the real world, and you still decided, even knowing that it would be easier for you to find and deal with a nigga in the real world, you still knowingly decided to go in there and fuck with an inmate. And now you telling your confessional A, B, C, D, E, F, G, bitch, we don't give a fuck. But now I'm done. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, your friends. Like,